These are YouTube shorts uploaded 12 hours ago. Let's see how much they must have made on YouTube. One of them already got about 542,000 views within 12 hours.
The World Cup is around the corner. Do you know how much football channels make every month? Let me guess. I guess you don't know. But don't worry, let me show you. This right here is a football channel. This is the estimated amount that this channel makes every single month. And guess what? It might even be more than this, but this is just the range of it. So imagine yourself earning this kind of money on a monthly basis. How would you feel? I feel good. There are 4 easy things you need to learn, and that is basically what I'm going to be teaching you in this video. First thing is how to search for viral football clips. And thirdly is how to edit those clips in a very captivating and high retentive way. And you need to avoid any form of copyright. And lastly, you need to learn the right way to upload those videos on YouTube. Of course, the right way that will make the video go viral and earn you money as quick as possible. So you should wait. This video is worth your time. For the sake of those that don't have access to a laptop, you know my tutorials, I love using smartphones. I mean, everything is possible with your smartphone. Don't let anybody lie to you. So first thing is searching for viral football clips, like I said. Okay, so you can actually use any channel at all. You can go over to YouTube, search for maybe FIFA, and you can even search for World Cup. Okay, so you are going to see popular channels, and this FIFA is one of the best channels where you can search for popular football shots. Okay, you're going to see over here that there are a lot of football shots right here, and of course you can go ahead and search for World Cup. So it all depends on what is currently trending at the moment. Okay, now there are 3 main divisions for this. If you want to search for viral clips, you can search for viral clips of a specific player. You can search for viral clips of popular moments. You can search for viral clips of funny moments, and you can search for viral clips of good moments. So it might be past events and it might be present ones. All works perfectly. But if you are watching the World Cup right from the comfort of your home from anywhere, you can just use your smartphone to record all the moments, and from there you can pick your clips from there. So I can decide to go broad without searching for any specific channel. I can say Mbappe go today, maybe something like that. Okay, so I'm just going to see a lot of short videos that post Mbappe. Open up your CapCut. So this is my CapCut interface. Mind you, I am using a pro CapCut account, but if you do not have access to a pro account, that's not a problem. You can still edit your videos for free. Click on new video, upload the clip, and we have it like this. You're going to see that there is a watermark here. There is a kind of watermark over here. Of course, that's the camera, but then we would like to cover it up to avoid any kind of copyright. There are some editing that you need to do on this particular clip. The kind of editing that you are going to do, it all depends on you yourself. Okay, but first and first, I'm going to convert this video to aspect ratio 9:16. Okay, so I'm going to click on aspect ratio right here. Then I'm going to select 9:16. All right, we're okay with this. So the next thing now is to make sure that this video fits in that aspect ratio. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom it. So there are things you need to do to avoid copyright on this video. Zoom in or zoom out, video effects, sound effects, underlay music, and mirror. So if you can include all of these things, trust me, you're not going to get any copyright strike on your video. Now, there are some additional steps that you can add. That is, if you have the time. It all depends on how professional you are when it comes to video editing. But then, as a total beginner, I'm going to show you the right things you need to do right away. So now that you've zoomed out the video to occupy all of the 9:16 interface, the next thing which you want to do is to go down to this menu here after selecting the clip, right? Select the clip and you want to scroll to the right hand side. You are going to see a section that says transform. Okay, click on that. Then select mirror. Okay, that means the video has now been mirrored. Okay, you have Mbappe going through the left before, but now is going through the right. If I like, I can have some camera movements on Mbappe. If I want to do that, I just need to use camera tracking or I use the keyframe. Okay, so at any point that I feel like using the keyframe, I can just move the cursor. And so the next thing which you want to do is to check for the sound and watch out for the video effect. Okay, so I need to change the video effect first of all, and to change that I need to go ahead and select the clip, scroll down below this section, click on effects, select video effects. Now, there are some effects that I love to use really much over here, but it all depends on you anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and use this smart sharpen. This is what a lot of people love to use. Okay, a lot of people love to use this. So if you want to reduce it, maybe you think it's too much, then you can easily go ahead and reduce the range, reduce the sharpen, reduce the filter, and all of that. Okay, so now we have our video like this. Okay, we can go ahead and check for some fantastic moments, like the moments where Mbappe actually dribbles some players over here, or where he beats them with speed. Let's check for this section here. We can try putting another effect here, another different effect, and it's going to make it more fun and more amazing to watch. Now, I'm just going to split that section, the section where Mbappe was about to, go beyond that guy, and the section where Mbappe has actually gone beyond him. Okay, now I have splitted it. To split yours, of course, you get the split section down below. You're going to see it over here. When you select the clip, that's split. Okay, you move to the next section that you want to split, and you click on split again, and that's how you split. Now we are going to select that particular section that we want to re-edit. Okay, this section. If I want, I can have this section out separately. I'm going to split this, and I'm going to split this. As a matter of fact, if you want, you can have a picture of this particular moment. Alright, so if I take a screenshot of it, I'm just going to try cropping. Alright, so this is it. So we are now going to add that image behind that part, behind this part. So we are just going to use this button right here, this plus button. So now check it again. Okay, the point where Mbappe drew that guy, it was like a pause, you understand? That's what we tried to do over there, okay? It was like a pause. Then the match continues, okay? So right at that point, I'm going to change the effect right there. So by selecting effect, video effect, then I'm going to add jitter effect. Then this part, I'm going to add another effect again, video effects. So we can apparently add any other effects right here. Okay, great. Let's check again. All right, wonderful. Okay, so this is basically the things you can actually do with that video to make sure you do not have copyright issues. Okay, so that's it. And the next thing which we want to do now is to add the sound. So edit the beginning of the video, somehow change some things at the beginning of the video, and at the end of it, somehow change some things. Just make sure you change some things. The beginning, the middle, and the end of the video. So let's check. Imagine, so they already done this, and this is another editing. Hey, what if we want to change all of this? I want to change this, and I want to change this too. So I'm gonna move the cursor to that point where they switch the scene. All right. So to add any effects now, we can is it that we select the clip that we want to add the effects to, or we do not select the clip, we just come down here to pick the effect and we move it onto the clip that we want to put it on. Okay, let me show you the other way around. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this clip, zoom lens. All right, so that zoom lens, I want it just on this section from this point to this point. All right, that worked. I want another zoom lens, maybe another effect. I'm going to click on video effect again. So I'm going to pick another effect. Alright, let's try this. And I think that worked. So I'm just going to make it end over here because that's the end of the clip. Wonderful. At the beginning right here, I need to add something. Now, there is something we call mask, right? There is something we call the mask on CapCut. And this mask section actually helps you achieve some kind of, structured video as well. So if you click on it, you are going to see a lot of shapes that you can convert your video into. You can convert your video into love, into hearts, something. You can see you can convert it into circle, and you can convert it into square, right? So I want to use this square feature. I'm just going to adjust it by using these anchor tags right here. Hence here, I'm going to adjust this too, and it ends here. So I'm going to have a curved edge, right? So that's it. So now that we've gotten a curved edge, I have the video like this. So which means we've reduced the video a bit compared to the original size of the video which we are currently using. Okay, so now what I want to do is to have a background for this video because these black sections need to change. Now all this editing that I'm doing, if you have different idea, you can edit yours using a different terminology and ideas, but this is something I really want to do for mine. Okay, and yeah, that's it. Everything we are doing is just to avoid copyrights. So I want to shift this section a bit more, and I'm going to zoom out the whole video right now. And now finally we have this. Okay, so I think this is not bad. This is really amazing, really amazing. Okay, so what I want to do now is to, so if I like, I can add a background to cover those black spots. Okay, and to do that I need to go ahead to, I need to click out without selecting the clip at all. I'm just going to scroll down to the right hand side of the menu. I'm going to see background, I'm going to see blur. So I can use blur. Okay, and you are going to have this. Okay, you can blur it more if you want, and you can use just a mini blur, and if you like you can even use color or image as your background. Okay, it all depends on you. So if I want to use image, then if I click on image, you're going to be prompted to select the image by clicking right here, and we can use any picture at all as our background. Let's say I want to use this green screen. Okay, it works perfectly. So we have it like this. So that's it. So even if I like, I can add an effect over here. Okay, so don't just make the effect too much. Like the effect must not be too much. You must use normal effects. All right, so let me look for an effect that's not going to spoil the work. All right, let me use this retro flicker, and wonderful. I think this worked. Okay, so I'm just going to shift it so it will cover the whole clip that I wanted to cover, and now we have this. Wonderful. Okay, so take notes, I'm only lowering the volume of my phone. This video is having a sound right from CapCut here. If you want to get sound for football, if it doesn't sound well, no problem, you are going to get a lot of other sounds over here. But if you don't want any of the sounds that CapCut is suggesting to you, then you are going to see a lot of videos up here listed for you, popular viral football clips, right? You can select any of them and you are going to see amazing sounds that you can use. If you are okay with that sound, then you just need to go ahead and click on this plus icon to use the sound. If you're not okay with it, fine and good. There are other videos here. Just scroll to the right hand side and look for any sound that is perfect for you. Okay, you discover that the sound actually finished before your video. Okay, not a problem. We are going to have a duplicate of that sound because the video is about to finish already. Okay, so we're just going to select the sound, scroll to the right hand side, click on duplicate. Now we are going to crop that sound to make sure it fits for the ending of our video. And lastly, we are going to add a fade out. Okay, to add fade out, click on the audio, select fade and increase it. Perfect. Okay, now we are good to go. Okay, so the next thing which you want to do is to export the video with the highest quality. CapCut has one thing. It's going to tell you if there is a copyright problem right here. Okay, there is a copyright issue here on the sound. So what you want to do is to change the sound. So I'm going to close this up, delete the sound, and we are going to try adding another sound right now. So after adding another sound, now I discover how this sound looks. The next thing we want to do is to duplicate the sound. Select the sound, duplicate, and then there's a section where the sound was silenced. I'm going to delete it. Okay, now shift it together. I'm going to duplicate more until it covers all my clips. Okay, now it has covered all my clips, and what I want to do is to actually go ahead and fade out. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we are okay with it. So the next thing which we want to do is to go ahead and export our video. Okay, now the video does not have a copyright sound and it's been exported right now. Click the subscribe button because I don't want this video to be too long. On my next video, I'm going to show you the right way to upload your videos so you can get massive views and earn money as fast as possible. Thanks for watching this video. See you on the next one. Stay blessed.